Hey everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino, back again for my lovely post-market wrap-up on this Thursday, November 29th, 2018. As you can tell, I'm kind of uneasy right now, and there's a reason for that, and we're gonna talk about it because it's just too stupid. I mean, there's stupid, and then there's just way too stupid. And that's really what I want to focus on here. But before we get there, let's talk about this market all over the place today. Stocks did nothing, but they were all over the place during the day. We finished flat across the board. I mean, slightly negative with regard to the major indices today. Bonds, lots of buying today. However, bonds finished about flat too. The dollar, slightly in the negative. I would say flat for the most part. Gold and silver too, just about flat. Okay, so it's a flat day. Whatever. So here's where this goes a little bit awry here, a little off. Okay. I don't know how many of you had the displeasure of watching, CNBC for the most part, the Confederacy, and I mean Confederacy. I got to doodle that. A Confederacy of very nice people. I was going to say something very bad. So here's the deal, what's going on over there. They were parading out, things. We're going to refer to these types of people as things, like it, when they talk about the Federal Reserve. They were things, like mindless things that they put in front of the camera, and they just start talking, bah, 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 bah. It's the truth. Now, here's the consensus among the things that they shove out in front of a camera. I'm convinced, I really am, that they go out on the street, they find some, poor homeless dudes and some homeless women. They bring them into the studio, they wash them up, they dress them in a nice outfit, and they sit them down in front of a camera, and they say, this is what we want you to say. Now, this is, again, where it goes beyond the realm of being stupid. And this is why I get so aggravated, or I start to melt down a little bit. It's the truth. Here we go. So the consensus now among the Confederacy of very nice people, you know who I'm talking about, is that after, I can't even say it. I can't even say it. After the Trump-Powell put on the market yesterday, and Powell is another puppet. They're all puppets, you know that. But these particular things are discussing how the Federal Reserve, are you ready? I'm going to try to get this out. Is going to be much more data dependent, moving forward than they were before. Well, hold on a second. How many of you out here, with a show of hands, I want to see some freaking hands here, have been hearing for years that the Federal Reserve is data dependent? But now, according to the Confederacy of Retards, they're going to be even more data dependent. Yes, more. Aren't you relieved to know that? I mean, I can breathe a sigh of relief. Oh my gosh. The Federal Reserve, is going to be more data dependent than they were before. This is just the greatest thing I've ever heard. I don't know about you. I could die today and I'll rest in peace after knowing this. How about, really? But this is what I'm talking about. It's just too stupid to be stupid. And then on top of that, even more. Okay, I'm going to calm down now. I just can't take it. Look, this is the most twisted environment that any human beings, you and I are human beings. We're not we're not things. We're not zombies. We're able to use our own intellect. Seriously, to put this all together. But have you ever even, if you tried to make this up, you couldn't do it. No one could. I mean, I would hope that one of you maybe right now is writing like a science fiction novel. Write a novel about what we're seeing here. Seriously. I doodled this. I'm not selling this on eBay, but something is just sticking in my head. Look at that face I made. You see that? Fed, much more data dependent. Look at the face I drew. That's from earlier today. And no, this is not going anywhere because I can't take it. I don't even want anyone to own that. It's crazy. It's too much. It really is. Look, I think that's it for today. It's just too much. I really can't take it. I'm at that point. I think I'm going to have a drink. Anyone want to join me? With that said, I'm out of here, and I will see all of my lovely friends. We just have to remember, seriously, and I alluded to this earlier, that, and I really mean this, and I've been using this for a while, there's a little pulse of loveliness around you and me and everywhere. They're kind of floating around, and that's what keeps me going. See you in the morning.